Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the flute go. Don't you remember? We built this village. We built this village on rocks and logs and stone. We built this. Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from RenderCube Games and Toplitz Productions. Sorry, you kind of caught me off guard there as I was just warming up the voice with my little song there, and I hope you kind of get a chuckle out of that. Those children of the 80s will, as the starships We Built This City, as I kind of twisted that up to We Built This Village of logs and stone. I thought it was funny, and that's all that really matters. All right. Oh, shoot. You know what? That's kind of stupid. Oh, man, that's what happens when body starts slapping from doing the wild thing. Yeah. Let me talk to you here for just a second. It's a Taco Tuesday. Got your tacos ready? Put in the chat. What do you like on your taco? Hard shell, soft shell, flour or corn tortilla? What's your choice of meat, protein, whatever? Do you do veggie? Do you even do like the shrimp tacos or fish tacos, brisket tacos? Ugh. I don't know why you do that, but whatever. For me, I like beef, either ground beef tacos, although I can do ground turkey, or beef fajita tacos or chicken fajita tacos at Torchy's Tacos. Lettuce, tomato, cheese, sour cream, always good. And on the fajita tacos, of course, you got your peppers and onions. All right, now we're in position to do this. Someone didn't have the game loaded up because I was on the phone prior. Had everything else set, but go figure, didn't have the game up and ready to go. So here we are. All right, I can hear some sounds. That's good. So you guys should hear some sounds. And I can hear my voice through there, so that's good too. All right, cool. Here we are. Rasimir. Yes, we are in the village. Hey, A-Train. What? Whoa, A-Train, you got a bunch of stuff there. Yes, I do. So you guys, it's day 4, the morning of day 4 already. So what, last time we went and, gosh, we did a runabout. We went and sold stuff. We ran the looting path backwards. We did a bunch of stuff. Went up to, did we go to Tukey and Branica? We went over here, chopped down trees and ate our lunch just like our old papa. And we've built some stuffs. All right, let's take a look at the inventory real quick. Oh. We'll come back to that. Yeah. 6 skills real quick. I picked up some skill points here and there. We got 1 point in mule already. I think y'all saw that yesterday. Hunting. I don't think there's a whole lot of change there. We're rolling on some points. Farming. This is the one that really, I think they nerfed this at some point because considering how fast you get points on survival, I mean, now we got to get to 1,500. Look, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points out of 15 in survival already. I'm maxed out athlete and survival knowledge. We'll put something in survival sense. That was previous. I put in a point in strong as oak. So actually that is, yeah, see how I have 110 health now and I'm only at 100? Well, that's because, let's eat the daisies. Boom, 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 done. You got to actually jack yourself up there. Production. We got 3 of 3 on builder, which is durability of our hammers. So now it's that last 125%. And then we'll work from there, but we're working on points. In terms of our story, into the wilderness, we got to construct a hunting lodge. We got to hunt a boar or fox, and we got to get 3 of them. All right. This is the key thing. I saw a guy talking about this today on the Facebook group. So make sure you message us on the Facebook or put your questions down in chat or in the comments if you have them. I'll be happy to answer them for you. The chapters quests are your primary quest. Okay. Unigos story, don't worry about it. Okay. I actually screwed up because I wound up with 2 AL on my person. I sold them, not realizing I needed to take those and give them to Unigos, but I have 18 years to find 2 more. I think we can do that. Pretty sure. All right. Side quest, you don't want to necessarily deal with that, but this is something if you go to a villager, like on the map, You see all these little exclamation points? Those are people that have quests for you to do. All right. And so a couple pieces of advice on those. One, don't wait till the last day of the month. Two, do a quick save before you before you go talk to the person and say, yeah, I can help you. Because otherwise you can wind up hung out to dry doing something stupid. And if it's the end of the season, you may have to have it done by the end of the season. You may have to trek across the map and back. And that takes, the better part of a day unless you get a horse, right? We ain't got no horse. All right. You could Uber back and forth, which is fine. How much money do I got now? 4,000 coins. So I spent a little bit Ubering around. But yeah, you don't want to do that. So those are two things on those little quests is always quick save before you start them, and don't start them at the end of the month. Make sure you've got a couple of days to dink around with it. And if you do start it at the end of the month, you're like, oh, I could have had a V8. Quit and reload the quick save. Okay. That's a smart play there. All right. Management. We don't need to deal with management. Let's look at technology. We're all the way up to a simple house. All right. This is for extraction and building. We've been extracting and building. We're working our way towards the excavation shed. Why the excavation shed, A-Train? Because you can put someone in there to go gather stones for you. What do we build our houses out of? Stones. What do we build this village out of? Logs and stones. All right. So this puts someone to work doing that for you. We got the woodshed, which means we can put someone to work as a lumberjack, and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Okay. So we can put someone to work doing that. That should be your first person. And your second person should be excavation shed. I mean, you could put them somewhere else, but that's, to me, you want them gathering the materials to free you up to craft things, to do other jobs, do quests, go hunting around the, map or whatever, gallivanting around the valley. We're still sitting on the fishing hut here. We're working towards the hunting lodge, which we've got to unlock because that's part of, see how the story is pushing us along? Construct building hunting lodge. Well, we have yet to unlock the hunting lodge. And we got a ways to go to get there. We got 622 points of 1,000. Now that's survival technology, and that's, we're at 3 of 3. So we're maxing that out. All right. So yeah, this is extraction and, no, we're looking for this. That's farming. Moron. Hunting lodge. Hunting, setting traps, and fishing. Okay, we're going to go set the rabbit trap because the rabbit trap, I mean, every little bit helps. Okay? The point is we want to get to where we can do the hunting lodge. We could build the fishing hut and we could put someone to work fishing, which would, your villagers will build your technology. You have to build your skills, and in building your skills, that will also build your technology. You see what I'm saying? Build your skills, your technology goes up. Bring in people to do work for you, your technology goes up, but their skills go up, which makes them a more valuable member of your tribe there in the village. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Farming. We're all the way down to the pigsty, and we are actually well on our way to the donkey shelter. So then we could guess a donkey. And then over here, and then we got the smithy, and we are heading towards the sewing hut. This is from crafting and cooking. And notice I've purchased a wooden bowl, the bucket, and the wooden vial. We've got some things we've built, though, and then we're going to get in the inventory. Oh, you know what? Let's just look at what we've done here, because, yeah, I'm staying here in a cool pose. All right? I built a smithy and crafted some a stone scythe. So we finished gathering all of the flax. And I went along and gathered up all the cabbage. Okay? So remember, we had 2 rows of cabbage. This is a 10 by 6 field, right? So we got cabbage, carrots, oats, beetroot, and poppies. That stuff is all slow cooking until the fall. Okay? 2 season plants. So we've got 20 plots of cabbage, and we had 60 plots, because each plot is like this square right here at 4. Okay? We have 60 plots or tiles of flax. So let's see what we got out of that deal. We got 160 cabbage. Okay. We had 20 tiles of cabbage planted. We got 160 cabbage. Even though it looks like we only got, in theory, 80. Which is kind of weird, you know? It's like each tile has 4 cabbage plants. And that's 4 times 10, that's 40, right? And the 2 times 40 is 80. But I guess you get 100. So you get however many tiles of cabbage you plant times 4. That will be your output. Write that down somewhere. So now you'll know. You'll be able to say, hey, how much cabbage am I going to get out of this deal? That's what you're going to get. Now, if we break that down, we had 20 tiles of cabbage planted. We got 40 cabbage seed. So you double the amount of seed you have. Does that make sense? Everybody tracking? All right. Double the seed and double the heads of cabbage for the number of plants. So each plot has 4. It actually has 8. So it's 8 per tile. We had 20 tiles. We had 160 cabbage. Okay? Yeah. All right, there you go. So that's awesome, right? Now, I took all the flax and I actually went and threshed it. For 60 tiles, this is a 10 by 6 field, we had 357 flax. And when we threshed it, it broke down to 357 flax seed, 357 flax stalks. Folks, that's some money right there. See that price? That's per. Now, I don't think that's what you're going to get for it. I think you're going to get half that. So let's just go based on half that. All right? This will be easy. We're going to do a little bit of newfangled math on this. If the field is 10 by 6, it's 60, right? We got 357. That's only 3 shy of 60. So let's say we sell 300 flaxseed times 5. That's 1,500. That's cha-ching. All right. But we're not going to do that. Why aren't we going to do that, A-Train? Because, 1, we don't need the money. And 2, we're going to replant this field next spring with 60. And then we'll probably take another 60 and plant a second field. Okay? So the flax fields going forward, then we can sell the rest. So if my math is correct, we would be down to 297, and then 60 below that's 237. So we would have 237 flax seeds to sell, which is quite a bit. All right. So, and then we have 357 flax stalks to work with, which means we can make 35 linen thread out of that. And once we build a sewing hut, we'll do that. I don't think we have the sewing hut unlocked yet. So let's go in the barn. Barns. And here's our fertilizer. All right, we're going to put flax seed. We're going to transfer 120. Boom. So we got 237. Wow, my math was on. Who knew? All right, we got a lot of weight on us right now. Oh, it's because we got 32 kilos of cabbage. What are we going to do with that? That's a fine question. Put that down. Thank you. Why don't we come over here and put it in our food storage? Ta-ta. Y'all were here when I laid this out. I got smart. Last time I had the kitchen to the left of food storage, the door's on the right. That means you got to go that much further. This time I got smart. I switched them up. So we're going to dump some cabbage in here. F-E-F. All right. Food storage. Now we just got to get some meat. And we can actually put that in. Here's the thing. I think this is 50 kilos here. 200 kilos. I lied. Well, since it's just us, here's the thing what you got to do. Your villagers come to get all their supplies either from food storage or resource storage. Eldar FX, howdy, howdy. How are you? Welcome aboard. Your villagers get stuff to do their jobs or feed or heat, eat or, heat their homes or whatever from either resource storage or food storage. Okay? But if you have someone working in the kitchen, you can put stuff in this chest. It will not be available to the general population. So if I don't want the people, you got two ways to control what gets consumed by your villagers. That would be option one. If I want to use 100 of those 200, cabbage for cooking, I put half of them in here. Then the villagers aren't going to eat them. Whoever's working the kitchen is going to use them to, in this case, we're going to put meat in here. We're going to put cabbage in here, and we'll put wood bowls in here. Or we'll just keep wood bowls in resource storage, and then we'll set them up to make pottage. Okay, because pottage is awesome. That's number 26. The other way to control your consumption is in the management tab, is right here, food items. Okay, you scroll down the list, you say, I don't want people eating the cabbage because we're going to make pottage out of it. Turn that off. See the food demand 1 day right here? This shows how much food we have available in food storage. 1,120. That's the value. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that's the edible value or if that's the resale value. Anyway, so then you'll see the demand. You just want to make sure your supply on the left exceeds your demand. All right? Is that making sense? That's what you need to do. All right, water's the same thing. And then firewood's the same thing as well. See how the firewood demand per 1 day is 200? That's because I got one house. All right, but if I turn this off, the people will not eat the cabbage. But then at that point, I want to make sure that I'm making pottage, which is 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wood bowl equals 1 pottage. And it's number 26 on the priority list as opposed to 36. Makes people much happier, and it sells for like 30 coins. Okay, let me go back and turn that back on because I don't want to look stupid if I forget later. All right, so a couple things we can do here real quick. Let's jog down here to our mess, our pile of stuff. We got all our logs still laying over there. We don't have too many logs left. I built a bunch of stuff while y'all were gone. Since you've been gone, firewood. Okay, I'm going to take that firewood. Oh, we're almost out of water. Oops. We get Mama said that dehydration is the devil. All right, and then we're just going to duck underwater to get clean real quick. All right, let's check our stinkiness. 0 stinkiness. That's right here. Okay, just get your head underwater and you'll be okay. Otherwise, you want to keep your head above water. Priorities. We must get these trees in the ground. We will probably set up a fishing shack because that would make sense. What is this over here? This is just a simple bags. This is farming stuff. This is farming stuff. The bronze pickaxe we're going to take up to the North Cave up yonder and go get some stuffs. Speaking of stuffs, here's some copper ore. We're going to grab that. Here's some bronze bars. We're going to grab that. We're going to run this stuff up to the newly built smithy. I wish I could level these out. I mean, I feel like this looks cool up here. You come into a big open space, and I may even take this out, this crossroad. We have a smithy. Ta-da! All right. So let's put the bronze bar in here, and then let's actually do the copper. So we hit E. Here's copper bars, and we need 2 copper ore. So we'll just click on it, and you'll see the process. Boom. Done. All right. That's how you create bars. Now we got 1 copper bar. Nope, we're not transferring that. Oh, I just need to hit F. Okay, cool. So that part's done. So we got resource storage, food storage, the kitchen, conveniently located next to food storage, and we got a woodcutter's shed. Woodshed, whatever. You need to equip this or your resource storage with axes. All right. As we go find some or we make some, I got to do some work to unlock those things. Early on, yeah, you can equip it with stone axes, which, you just grab, 10 sticks and 2 stone. Yeah. So let's just do that real quick. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3. I'm just holding the E button down. There's a stone. Doom, doom, doom. There's 2 stones. And there's an extra stick. All right, so then with Q, boom, boom. You get credit for survival because we gathered stuff, and you get credit for crafting because we crafted a tool. All right, so then we could take that tool and then we could do extraction, right? You tracking what I'm saying here? And now we got a stone axe in there. So if you employ somebody in this place, did you see how those logs appeared there? That's how that works. Now, if you have logs, which I don't think I have any logs on me at the second. That's okay. What you can do here is you come up to this carpenter's rack and you can make 2 wood planks out of a log, or you can make 4 firewood out of a log. Okay? So if you need firewood, that's what you do. Then you come over here and boing, bloop, boop. Come over here and see there's stuff in here. All right. We're going to put the firewood in here. FEF. And we got, where did I see it? I thought I saw it somewhere. I don't need all this henbane. FEF, flax stalks, we're going to, let's dump those for now. And the flax seeds, we'll hold on to for a minute. The iron shovel, I think we're going to dump for now. The stone sickle can go in the barn. We can just throw that on the floor. Yeah. So now, as long as you aren't automating your farming, you don't need the farm shed. Okay? But the farm shed is needed once you've got villagers who you're going to put to work farming. Okay? So keep that in mind. You don't have to build it right away. If you're doing the farming yourself, you don't need it. You go grab the tools, you go grab the seeds, you go grab the bags, whatever you need. You see what I'm saying? Cabbage seed. We are going to go plant cabbage seed. So we have some farming work to do. Excuse me. So let's maybe go do that real quick. So we have 40 cabbage seed. Wait, I need to get down here and go get the hoe. And actually, we're going to grab this hoe. We're going to grab that hoe. We're going to grab those logs. We're going to grab those stones too. And we're going to head up. And this is the problem and why I feel like you want to have your storage, which our storage was that place on the ground. You want to have that consolidated and centrally located relative to your production buildings. Because if you're doing the production work, then that makes it much easier. All right. Stone hoe. We can make 2. Let's make them. Stone hoes last longer than wood hoes. We did learn that a wooden hoe with no buffs. What buffs do you have, A-Train? Let me show you real quick. When you go into here, you go to your skills, go to farming, okay? Careful farmer means slower durability loss of farming tools, okay? We got 1 point in that now. It's a 5%. As soon as we get to another one, which we actually may do, then we'll be at 15%. Then I think a wooden hoe would handle a 10 by 6 plot. It will only handle 54 tiles. Shoot. I forgot one more thing because I'm a doofus. Let's run back down here because I don't have all the crap where it's supposed to be yet. And we need that right there. We need the simple bags. We don't need the wicker crate and that stuff. We don't need that. We don't need that. Let's grab these two. Because these trees, I think we're going to put... Hey, you don't get to go anywhere. How does this drop? Does it drop oriented this way? There we go. Now it'll roll and it'll stop on its buddy there. Okay, cool. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, we got to plant those trees. And I'm not sure where we want to plant them. But here's the thing. The fruit trees, okay, are decorative. Let's just throw them down here because I don't want to carry them. They weigh a lot. All right. So there's a cherry tree. Okay. Cherry bomb. Apple tree. And then we got some plum trees. Okay, cool. So we got 8 trees. They're free. All right. All right. Let's whip out this hoe. All right. This hoe's not going to last long, but that's all right. And we're going to go ahead and start. Oh, wait. Unfertilize. We got to fertilize it first. Oops. Okay. No sweat. We can do that. Do I have the bag equipped? No. So we need the simple bag in slot 2. Let's go slot 2. Now, we got to grab some more fertilizer. How much is 60 going to weigh? That's fine. We're good. All right. So we're going to fertilize this plot here, although it won't fully fertilize. All right. So now, see how it's come up? Because we got the bag in our hand, right? So we're going to right click, and if you want to plant an orchard, you got to have those seedlings on you, and then you'll do that. For this, we got to have the field, and the only thing we've got is, see, it tells you what's not in season. The only thing you can plant during summertime is cabbage, okay? But we're going to fertilize first, all right? So you fertilize, then you have to plow the field, okay? And then you seed the field, all right? And we figured out this process for a 10x6 field, although I think there is a buff in farming that allows you to do it faster. This takes you about an hour of game time, all right? Not real time, like an hour in the game. We figured out with no buffs, you can do your initial grubbing of the soil. Oh, you know what? That's what takes an hour is grubbing or using the hoe to till the soil. All right, so that takes an hour. Seeding or fertilizing takes an hour and a half. Excuse me. And then, so the process from start to finish for a 60 tile field, 10x6, will take 5 hours. Okay? Until you get the like speed up buff on farming. So, and this fertilizer, remember, this is all from the rot of unripe berries that we had. We gathered like 1,200 berries, unripe berries in the spring, and you should do that. Go around. Don't necessarily do it right next to your village because now the plants that we have not gathered from, we have ripe berries that we could go gather. Now, you can eat those. You can use them in dishes, or you can throw them on the ground or put them in a compost bin and let them rot. So then you got more fertilizer for the fall. Okay. And then also you can let, food start to rot. Okay. I wasn't necessarily going to do the whole field, but here we are. I grabbed 60 fertilizer. We're going to finish the field. So, and remember, rot, it takes 10 rot to make 1 fertilizer, which is for 1 field tile. So where you're seeing one of these put down, that's 10 rot, which is 10 berries or 10 food. Once you get pigs and all that going and you start getting manure in large numbers, in mass, as it were, it takes 2 manure to make 1 fertilizer. All right, so that's more efficient, but that also comes from you having to feed and care for those animals. All right, to me, once you've got the personnel to do that, that's fine. But in the interim, doing it yourself and utilizing all the berry bushes that are all over the valley, like, I don't know, there's a cluster right there, there's a cluster up there, There's a cluster right there. There's a cluster up there. There's more over there and there and there. They're all over the place. All right, see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's that house. We may put trees right here. Now, here's what I started saying earlier about trees, and I think I got sidetracked. You've got to, if you want your farmers to take care of the trees, people will use the trees in a decorative way. You can very quickly and easily harvest the trees yourself. Okay? The orchards. So be prepared to do that if you're going to use them in a decorative manner. All right, new level farming. Hooray. See, I knew that wouldn't take long. All right, so let's go here. Let's go here. We get 1 point. So we can buff our farming knowledge, which would give us 15% more. We could move up to farming master, which is less stamina consumption. We could go to careful farmer, which makes our tools last longer. Or, well, actually, yeah, we need to do a skill level 2, which would be farming master. I think, actually, I'm going to keep working this process. Let's max out the experience we can gain. Then we'll make our tools last longer. Because the next time when we get to 750, we'll get 2 points to spend. So we'll put 1 on careful farmer, 1 on farming master, which will unlock the skill level 3 stuff. You do not need skilled rider. You don't have a mount. You don't need village whistleblower. You don't have a mount. Carrot and stick knight rider. Those are all once you have a donkey or a horse. You don't need that. Not right now. What we need is to make our tools last longer and to gather as much information, as we can. Skilled farmer's fine, not critical. Plant more, you'll harvest more. Make sense? That's what I thought. And see now, once we do that, we break this wooden hoe, we're onto a stone hoe. So now we're in a technology upgrade, and this will last significantly longer. All right. We do need to eat something here real quick. What do we got? What we got? Roasted meat? Sure. Chomp, chomp, chewy, chewy, chomp. We're still not full, but that's okay. We'll be done with this pretty quick here. So this is where I think people make the mistake playing this game, the new people, all right, is you're all fired up about the idea of starting your village. Chill, all right? Don't worry about starting your village. Worry about playing the game, all right? Because when you start your village, that means you're taking tasks away from Rasimir that he can use, your character can use, to build his skill set. Okay, if I had an NPC or an AI character doing this work for me, I would not benefit from the experience. That's 1. 2 is the fact that we do this a lot faster than the villagers do. We are much more efficient with this work. It would take them twice as long to do this, and that kind of makes sense because they got to stay busy or whatever for part of the season or a chunk of the season. See that? See how much we still got? Like 3/4 almost of the hoe's life on it. All right, 3/4 of the hoe's life. Sup? So that's always good to have. Is longer hoe's life. So. Let me see here real quick. I gotta respond to a... All right, let's see. All right. So... what are we doing here? All right, we are going to seed our 40 seeds worth of yeah, that's there's no reason not to. All right, cool. All right, so now we're going to cabbage seed. Okay. Boom. And now we're just going to do 40 tiles of this. And then come the fall, it is entirely possible now that I think about this. Oh, there goes a bag. The bag will get you through. Well, now it'll last longer. But the initial simple bag, which is 3 leather, and you handcraft them. Whoops. All right, I didn't just lose one. It showed the animation, but I was still over top of a tile that had been seeded, so it didn't cost me anything. Now, unlike, oh, you know what? I wonder if the bag actually lost a little durability for that. That would be interesting. Whereas if you keep hitting like a tree after you've cut the, felled the tree and cut it into logs, it will wear down the durability of your axe. So I'm thinking about something here real quick. All right, there's 20. I'm thinking about, that's already done over there. All right, we got to fertilize this, which would be 20. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and plant the other 20 cabbage where these cabbage were, and I'm going to leave the rest of that field open. Not that it matters. We could do this either way. I mean, the math works either way. It's 20 tiles, it's 20 tiles, right? Either way it works. So, field, fertilize. But that way this whole field will be planted and stay planted, and then in the fall we'll just clear the whole thing. And then that to the right there, we will, we're going to have some rye, and we may wind up doing a whole field of rye for giggles sake. I don't know. You know what? Nah, we're not. We don't need rye. You don't need the grain stuff for a couple of 3 years, I don't think. Oat grain and rye grain you combine with straw to make animal feed. But if you don't have animals, you don't need animal feed, right? How about that? Or you could just go run down to Gustovia and buy it. All right. The other aspect to that is that you can plant that grain, or you can use the kern in the barn and turn it into flour. And then you could sell the flour, or you could bake with the flour if you have a recipe unlocked. The trick is you got to have a recipe unlocked. And the easiest thing I think it is to do is make flatbread. All right. So if you're going to do some kind of baking and you want something that's pretty high up the list of what the people like, the flatbread cracks you into the top 20. Okay. All right. We're good here. So let's just, let's drop that stuff. We don't need it. Okay. So let's go to management real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. We're going to our list here. All right. Here's our food list. Look down here. So we already know about pottage. That's number 26. Okay. That's 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl. Soup is like a couple of meat and I think beetroot. That gets a little technical. Okay. Because beetroot takes 2 seasons to grow. And I think if you're smart, you don't worry about this. Pottage will do just fine. It's easier to do. So here's flatbread. It's number 21. If you're going to do flatbread, which takes wheat or flour at the kitchen in the stone oven, grow onions, then make flatbread with onion. Okay. So that, and this is easy because you don't have to have like a plate or a bowl for it. You just have the ingredients, boom, confetti. All right. You got what you need. When you get up to rye bread, wheat bread, white bread, and oat rolls, I think you got to have eggs. Scrambled eggs with mushrooms is a good way to go there. And there, the mushrooms are the morel mushrooms, which are from the spring. Whereas if you do meat with gravy, I believe is meat with... Wait, am I thinking... Do I have that? Yeah. Yeah. I got this right. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe mushroom soup. It may be that you have to have a parasol mushroom, what's the red pine mushroom, and a bolete mushroom. Bolete mushroom. Okay. I think you have one of each of those. All right. So let's throw down this cabbage seed here real quick. Then we're going to look at other buildings to build. And I think a fishing hut may be in our near future. Now, I want to unlock the sewing, the sewing hut. Why do you want to unlock the sewing hut, A-Train? Because then we can take that flax stalks and turn it into flax thread. Or into linen thread, excuse me. Linen thread with stones and a log allows you to make fishing spears. Ta-da! And I did a map, which you can go find in the community tab on my YouTube channel here, on where you can find fishing spear stuff. All right. Where you can buy them, where you can find them in loot spawns. Like there's places here along the water. There's one right over there. Oh, you know what? Here, let me go to the map and I'll show you. You may find one along the riverbank here, across by Borowo. You'll find one sometimes will spawn on this point right here. You'll find one that spawns with a bucket right here by the bridge to Tutki. You'll find some in a camp that'll spawn right here. A fishing camp spawns in this area. You'll also find some over here on the bridge going to Lesnica. One laying on the ground with like a pair of trousers and something else. Okay? That's where you can just find them. You can buy them in Jezerica. And you can buy them, I think, from in Lesnica or Hornica from either Jan or Teobold, the blacksmiths. All right. Otherwise, you got to buy the key component. I mean, you can get logs anywhere. You get stones anywhere. You got to have linen thread. And that you get from the seamstress in Branica. You get from Denica or Hornica. All right. That's where the seamstresses are. Got it? Cool. All right. Okay, we're done. We got that planted. We have 40 cabbage. So we grew 20 tiles of cabbage in the spring. We got 40 seeds out of it. Now we've planted 40 tiles of cabbage. So in theory, we're going to get 80 seeds. We didn't spend any extra money on it. That makes sense? Cool. All right, let's throw this the bag here. This bag's almost done. F. These again are something you would keep in your farm shed once you build a farm shed. We don't need it. Okay, you can just lay them on the ground too. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there's the kern and there's the threshing floor. All right. Otherwise, come this fall, we're going to be looking to plant rye and maybe wheat, some wheat as well. Okay, so that is the master plan, and I like having a master plan. All right, we're going to jog back over here so we can rehydrate. And this is why you build a well somewhere up in town, so you don't have to keep running back and forth to the lake to get some water, right? The other thing is keep a water skin on you, okay? And then you just have to do this. See, I've got one use in it. I'm just going to empty it, and then I'm going to equip it to slot 2. And now I can look down and I can say slot 2, fill the water skin. Which a water skin will basically give you 100% hydration. Because Mama said dehydration is the devil. How did you wind up, fishing spear, how did you wind up over here? You two wound up separated. I do not want you separated. I want you over here like that. All right, stay put. Thank you. That can, oh, you know what? Give me that. Give me that. Oh, gotta get some food. Warrior needs food badly. We got some meat. XE. Oh, no. FEF. Let's grab that. FEF. We'll just take all that. Yeah. We'll take all this. We're gonna put some in the food storage and we'll put some in the kitchen. Come on, keep moving. I'm gonna show you all. Oh man, I don't feel dirty. Now keep in mind, this stuff, if it's in storage, will keep for like a full year. So that's just something to keep in mind. Really? I didn't mean to keep, doofus. Move 10 more. There you go. All right, there we go. Sweet. All right, so let's chow down, girl. Go ahead, chow down. Chow down, girl. Go ahead, chow down. And actually, if we get some cabbage out of here, I mean, we could take all of it, technically. And we'll keep some on us. And then we will eat that too. Now, if you're really dirty and you eat, you'll start showing signs of being poisoned. Just let it go. All right. It's all good. That's roasted meat. There it is. Boom. Okay, cool. All right. What else do we... Oh, general storage. So we come up here. Now, a couple things you can do here. Mind you, we only have 1,000 kilograms until we upgrade to storage level 2. Then we go up to 2,000 kilograms. Okay. Here's the trick. F. All right. The things that will take up the most space in your storage will be things like stone, like limestone. Okay. But you want your people gathering that. So regular stone is a different story. Okay. Planks will take up space, but that's okay. If you're the one doing the building, the only thing you need to leave planks in for is if you have somebody crafting, like a wooden vial, I think requires a plank. Buckets, I think, require a plank, right? So let's see. I'm going to show you how to do this. So if you guys aren't familiar, let's go. All right. So what you do then is if you've got a crap ton of logs coming in, so you got your people working at your woodcutter shed, and they're just, they're bringing in tons of logs. And if it really fills up your chest, pull them out like 20 at a time, and you can just drop them on the floor over here, or do what I do is go up on this and then chuck them down here. All right. Because then it looks cool because it builds a really nice stack there. Also, if you have a ton of stone, take out the stones like 100 at a time. Now that's 100 kilos. You can't move with that, but you can turn and you can drop them right there on the floor. Boom. Done. All set. All right. Let's run over here. No, we're not going to run over there because we do not need to go there. That was dumb. I didn't think that through. I need the workshop is what I really need. So, all right. So, there you go. We have done some good stuff, and now I need to take a quick break is the issue at hand. So if you'll bear with me, and it doesn't look like anybody's on right now to bear with me. So what I'm going to do is just put this in Oh, no, 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 no. Not yet. I'm going to do this, and we're going to put this in map mode so it holds the time. And then I'm going to go into the intro. Actually, I'm going to put the looting path map up so you guys can look at that. And then I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Hold, please. All right. I'm on my way back. I'm on my way back. Took a minute there. Sorry. Took a minute. I'm back. I'm back. You back? Who back? Anybody here? Hello? 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 Coffee talk amongst yourselves. All right. Let me see here. The tip of the high quality H2O. Okay. So let's get back into this. All right. So it's late in the evening on day 4 of summer of year 1. So we have some logs down yonder, which would probably be smart of me to shuttle these back and forth. And an axe. Our iron axe is starting to wear down. Okay. Let's shuttle these up here. We gotta find a construction site for something. Man, I wish I could level that off. Let's put these. Oh, here's what I was telling you about. Okay, what you do here is kind of line up on this post thing, and then just run up on this post, and then look down, and then go in your inventory and select log and do XEF. Doink. Pretty. Okay. I kind of like this deal right here because it's easy to jump into from here or here even though it wound up off the ground. But I kind of like that. It's low enough that you can jump into it easy. Oh, you know what we can do? I know what we can do. Let me think this through, though. I got to see how many this is going to take. It's not a priority. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I was going to convert some logs into planks, but again, it's not a priority. Now, if you do what I'm doing, if the logs are here, your villagers can't get to them, which is a plus and a minus. If you need villagers to get the logs, they got to be in the trunk. But if you need to just get to the logs because you're doing, building stuff, then the logs can go here. And that way it doesn't take up space in the trunk. Because logs are heavy. Okay. Oh, that got funky. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I was thinking about taking some logs and turn them into wood planks and then upgrading the roof on our house, but we don't care. We're happy. You know what I'm saying? Now here we can grab some steak. There we go. I got all the steak. We're moving slow. Let's strafe. We're strafing. We're strafing. We're strafing. What does that mean, A-Train? We're moving forward and left at the same time. Okay, that got us there. You'll move faster that way. Move faster, get hit less. So we'll climb up here, look down, straight ahead, and then drop the log. Like I said, these stacks were 24 and 26. The good size stack is 20. And I have 70 kilograms of weight load bearing. Okay, cool. All right, so that takes care of that. So now basically all that crap is cleaned up. So that's a good deal. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Spectrum. Network upgrade on 10/20 tomorrow between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. No access to 911 and Spectrum with Spectrum voice. Oh, okay. I think they're putting fiber to the curb in my neighborhood over here. Network upgrade on 10/20. Services will be temporarily affected. No access to... Okay, have a cell phone for emergency. Okay. I get it. As long as you do fiber to the curb, then we should be much quicker on the internets. All right. So we can make stuff in the smithy. We can make stuff over here. We need a workshop. So the workshop is not an extraction building. It's a production building. And it's right here. It's not terribly big. It could, you could not rotate it some way. Could go right here. That's actually not bad. So that's not a bad idea. We'll put it right next to... Is there anything that needs to be closer to the... I mean, that's right across for the smithy. So my idea for depth, because I think you should build a resource storage shed up at the north cave. Because as I talked about previously, that way you can extract stuff from the cave and just stick it right there in the storage, in the resource storage, and then boom, it's back in your village effectively. Because you can access, you could have resource storage places all over the map. You could have one here, you could have one at the middle cave, have one at the north cave, have one at the Lesnica cave, whatever or not, the one down here. Jezerica cave is over here, right there-ish, okay? You can put resource storage centers all over the map, and they all tie together, all right? Which is a little bit of cheating, and I wish they'd kind of fix it, but it also means they need to make a way to move stuff around more efficiently, which means carts. I have a solution for that, too, and if you're on Facebook, you've read it ad nauseum. All right, so, but as far as the village goes, eventually we will upgrade that to a tier 2 and then down the road to a tier 3, which then increases your storage capacity. I think it goes to 2,000 kilos on on tier 2, and then tier 3. I don't know if I've done a tier 3 one yet. I know it sounds weird that it sounds like I know this much about the game. I really haven't played that deep into it. Tony. Oh, that's Tony. Dude. I mean, I gotta say, I like Medieval Dynasty because it's a more complete game. I like Sengoku Dynasty because it's Japanese. And I'm actually reading a book called Secrets of the Samurai, which is super cool. It's about that era of feudal Japan when there was the Tokugawa shogunate, and before and after, on how people were educated and how they were allowed to own weapons or not, and the martial arts that were involved and how they were taught or not taught. I can speak. Because it got to a point where they wouldn't allow just anybody to have a weapon. So yeah, it was really interesting. So that ties into Sengoku Dynasty, because that takes place during that time frame. I'm guessing early 1600s, late 1500s, early 1600s. No, you know what? It's there's similarities, but there's also there's differences. And what they're supposed to do with Sengoku Dynasty is actually develop your ability to learn martial arts. Because back then there were various disciplines like that you could learn with the sword, you could learn with the spear, you could learn in swimming, you learn hand to hand. So that's why this book I'm reading is fascinating. So I think when I get back to Sengoku Dynasty, and they just released a new patch on it, 1.0.5 or something like that, I'll be able to speak to it more intelligently based on the actual time period. I've had this book for years, and it was just like, this would seem to be an appropriate time to read it. I should read it. Then I can talk more intelligently about when I'm playing Sengoku Dynasty. The game's very pretty. They're making it. They've improved some efficiencies with it. They've made improvements on the map. I think there's a lot of cues they take from Medieval Dynasty. It is a different developer group, as opposed to Toplitz Productions is the publisher for both games. So the publishers are the same, but this is Render Cube Games does Medieval Dynasty, and obviously they had a couple of years head start. Sengoku Dynasty is Super Kami Games. I knew I'd remember. I knew it began with an S. So that's Super Kami Games, and not Kami Comie, Super Kami. It's not Super Kami, communist. No, it's Super Kami, as in Japanese. We got a little bit of a mess right here. I'm gonna pick some of this shizzle up, and all I'm doing is kind of delaying the fact that I don't know what to build next. But I actually want to build a couple of things, and then we can and will look at building another house, because if you guys are familiar with my videos, and if you're not, why not? You should know I favor a strategy where you always keep an empty house in the village, and that is so that if you're out running about and you find a worthy person to bring on board, which I think there's one over in Hornica Denica, excuse me, right now. I think she had like 3 3s, 1 1, and 2 2s, if I remember correctly. But that's definitely a villager you want to go grab. Don't grab her. You want to entice her to join you. Yeah, that sounded good, didn't it? So, yeah, I like both games. This one obviously has more meat on the bone, whereas Sengoku Dynasty is still kind of like eating sushi. It's great while you're eating it, but you're hungry it's not too long before you're hungry again. That's a good way to put it. How you like that analogy? Yeah? I thought that was pretty good. So, what you wish it was a bit harder, more threats, not as easy to make money. Well, I mean, yeah, and you can make adjustments. They've also just added in stuff into Sengoku Dynasty where, wait a minute, why is this in my, that should be in here. To make the game easier if you just want to build. Wow, crap. There's a lot of steak I picked up. So if you just want to go and build stuff, you can do that now in Sengoku Dynasty. You can turn off the stuff. But in this, of course, you know, you can raise all the levels of stuff. You can make people harder to kill. You can make animals do more damage and all that stuff. You can make the economics more difficult. So there's options there or here as well. Speaking of well, don't you do it. Well, don't say it. Well, Cosmo's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, she's a very worst bitch, she's a bitch who all like boys and girls. Sorry. Yeah, a little Cartman moment there. All right, let's look real quick at our buildings we've got. So for extraction, we have the wood shed. We've already got that built. We have a well. An herbalist hut. That's always fun. Production, we have the workshop. And then we have built a kitchen. Pretty soon we have a sewing hut. We're getting there though. All right. Workshop, we definitely need to build. I'm just wondering what we want to build right here. Services, that's your market and builder's hut. We got our storages. Hunting, oh, we need a hunting lodge, but we don't have it unlocked yet. Oh, we do. What the hell did I miss? Oh, it's the very first thing you unlock. What an idiot. Oops. All right. We do not need that right there. Why don't you need that right there, A-Train? Because it's right next to my storage building, right? Do you see the people in this game physically walk to the storage building to pick stuff up and take it out to the thing they're going to make it? No, you do not. It is just understood that they do that. Okay? The game looks in the resource storage bin. It says, there's that stuff. Thus, the AI character grabs that stuff and makes X. Okay? We are the ones, we, the character, are the ones that have to do the running about. That's why I don't need the hunting lodge here. The only time I go to the hunting lodge is to take stone knives or whatever knives to it, so it can be a little further up the road. See what I'm saying? Efficiency. We want to be efficient. This is probably, I guess, a fair place for workshop or, you know what? Yeah, the workshop could be here, but then it should be over there. What else do I have to build? That's my whole point of the discussion. A-Train, stay focused, son. We are going to need an excavation shed, which is not very big. That can go kind of behind something. So that's fine. All right. Herbalist hut is kind of small too. That could actually go kind of like right there-ish. So then there's all the farming stuff, which we'll deal with over there. Animal husbandry we haven't messed with. And production, which we've covered. All right. So I think the workshop should go behind us over here. Let's put this next door to, all right, the obstacles. All right, first let's build the path so we can keep it on the path. The path of the righteous man. So we're going to line up to the south and we're going to center up on the existing path. All right. And we're going to come up to the end-ish. Boop, 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 boop. Hit Q. Do this. And we're going to back up till that turns red. We're going to touch forward till it turns green. Touch. Doink. And we're going to go to about the. Cool. And that'll get rid of anything but trees. Trees will stay in your path. Okay. Let's get these other couple of steak out of the way and stone. Clear out all the crap on your build site so you don't lose it. Give me this while we're at it. It's a messy looking place we got here. All right, so now I'm going to face due west, like the foundation repair company. And then we're going to whip out this thing. Rocky Jet Project. Howdy, howdy. How are you? Let's do that. Let's do this. Do this. Da-da, 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 da-da. All right, we're about at the edge. You know what? I'm going to move. Whoa. Oh, I'm up against a tree. Darn it. This tree is in my way. And this tree is right next to the path. So I'm going to drop it. It's just too close. Goodbye. I mean, I left that big maple tree there because it's in a good spot to catch this tree. Remember, don't let trees fall on you, kids. Trees will kill you. All right, there's that. And there's that. And then there's that. Okay, cool. Do I have the shovel on me still? I think I do. I do not. Wait, I don't. Nope. Where did I put the iron shovel? Should be boing, bloop, boop. You need a large village in order to progress. Well, I mean, you don't have to have a large village. I mean, I think there's advantage. I honestly, again, I was saying this earlier. I haven't gone past 20 villagers yet. Because I keep farting around with trying to come up with guides and things to help everybody else out. So I haven't, I mean, I've barely gotten married and gotten, pregnant, but my wife hadn't had the baby yet even. So let's put that on 6. All right, get this out of the way since you were in my way, hoser. Buildings, production, workshop. Okay, face to the west. There we go. Now let me scooch. Oh, I like it kind of like right there. What do you guys think? Move it as close to the path as we can. Nice. I think that'll do. Okay. It's hammer time. You don't need inventory. You need to open the chest. Put the shovel down and get the hammer. Wait, do I have a hammer on hand? Oh, I do have a hammer on hand. Never mind. Let me whip this thing out. We got 1 stone on us. Now we got none. Do we want to go grab some? You know what? There's some convenient. We don't need to go. That's a steak, moron. It tricked me. There's stones. Yeah, so let's say, oh, you know, that's all we need. You wanted to have a small village. So what's critical to that? Well, I mean, you can do a lot of the gathering and stuff and building and all that yourself. You can, I mean, there's so much you can do yourself. Let's see how many logs we got in here. Oh, we'll take all these. Oops, FEF. And yeah, we're getting the dehydration. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, that's right. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be 1 log short. What a dork. And now I gotta grab my straw. Okay. I am going to just grab this. Oh wait, straw. I only have 9. Gee, many Christmas. We gotta run down to the water. We gotta get some high quality H2O anyway. Oh, I got all those logs right there. Oops. Oh look, here's a convenient tree. That's kind of in the path here anyway. I think this works out for us. Give me that. Cool. All right. Let's go back over to this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Whoa, another log? Oh, it's doing the straw first. Idiot. there's one. All right, so we need, well, we need a bunch of straw. 8, 16, 23, 23 straw. And we need water, so we might as well head down there anyway. So you need a house for yourself, and then you're, you know, it can be a small house, which you got to start with anyway. I would say a half dozen villagers you could have a nice little setup with. We're dirty too while we're here. Hello? There we go. All right, cool. We're clean. See, if our stinkiness is down to 0, we're good. All right, cool. So you need your... I think you want a woodcutter, and you want a... No. Someone to gather stones for you to build the houses and stuff. Once you've got the houses and the critical buildings built, it's not like you need people collecting all the resources to continue building the village, right? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So then you can have them focus on production, but you know, you also need someone to still bring in the raw materials, right? And then you'll need a couple of people to do the farming work. And if you just space it out, then as long as you're providing support and, you know, you're a backup body for whatever job, I would say, aside from having a horse, you probably don't want a whole lot of animals. No, just keep gathering reeds, dummy. Because, again, that's a lot of extra mouths to feed, and you want to focus on the mouths, you know, of your people to feed, right? When you're down here in a position to gather reeds, just gather the crap out of them. I mean, literally, just get 100 something of them, a couple hundred even. The one thing that's kind of cool about doing this right here, because I cleared out the reeds over there a little bit, is you still got the cat of nine tails here to fill this space. So it's not like, you know, we've stripped it all clean of reeds and there's nothing there. I mean, they'll grow back next season. We're just going to run this up close to 200 here. 200. There's berries there. Did we get them all? No, we didn't get them all. There we go, 200. Cool. All right, so that'll work. You know what, while we're here, lots of stones over here. So if you want to keep building your production skills, this is a good spot. Where are we? Gustovia's over there, Borowo's over there, and that way is the split to go to Denica and then on down to Rolnica. We're in the middle of the map. There we are, right there. Come. Let's see. Oh, there's some stones over here we can grab. Oh, there's some stones over here we can grab. Not that we need a bunch of money. We don't. We do need a bunch of stones, though. If we're going to build another house, you're going to have about 66 stones. So we do want to stockpile stones. And... always use dandelions. Dandelions are good. Dandelions are better than daisies, but daisies work in a pinch. All right, everything these you grab is adding to your survival skills. So you might as well just grab, as much as you can. All right, there's a couple stones over here. Let's just get those. Boom, and we out. All right, let's head back up the way. There's a stone right there. Let's grab that. Boink. And we will chuck these into resource storage so we know where they are. Cool. And we got all our logs taken care of. We just need to finish the roof and we'll have our workshop. Although I think we have to actually maybe build something within it. We haven't unlocked any of the building buffs yet, except I think making the hammers last longer. Boink. Done. Boop. Yeah, so now, workshop level 1, you can only do woodworking over here at the workbench. Workshop level 2, you get the clay deal over there. All right? So the nice thing is, do we have any logs on us? I don't, but that's okay. You can craft wicker and woods, and there's all kinds of stuff. We've unlocked the bucket, wooden vial, which you use for potions, and the wooden bowl. These are the 3 most critical things. A lot of people talk about selling wooden spoons, and that's all well and good. It takes a stick for either that or a wooden ladle. Okay, if you want to. No, not gonna bite your head off on that. Regular torch, you can find those laying around the map. Now, if you can make a wooden wheel, I didn't realize you could make wooden wheels. Did I miss a memo? It's a type of decoration. Purely for aesthetics. But you realize if you can make wooden wheels, you can cannibalize the parts from a cart and you can repair carts and then you could start using carts. The wheels would be, they have, look, it has durability listed there too. See at the bottom, 100 durability. So I think as you improve your smithy skills, you could metal wrap them to increase their durability. You have to craft an axle. So let's see what a basic cart would be made up of. You have the body of the cart, right, which would be wood planks. So like 4 across the bottom, maybe 6, depending on the size of the cart. If it's a man-pulled cart, I'd say 4 across the bottom, 1 up each side, 1 in the back. So that's 7 planks. Okay, right? Then you need a log to build the chassis, a log for the axle. So 2 logs, 7 planks. That's the frame of the cart. Then you need a log to make the axle, and then you need the planks to make the wheels. Oh, you need 2 additional logs to make the handles. Because if you think about it, when you've looked at crashed carts on the map, one of the handles is broken, one of the wheels is broken, the wheels have literally come off the bus, right? So what could break? I think the highest durability should be the frame, of course. The wheels should be, here we start with 100 durability, and I think you should be able to upgrade that. And then the handles and the axle. And if you get to the point where you are using them behind animals, like if you use it behind a donkey could pull a heavy load at a slow speed. So could a cow. But a horse could pull maybe a lighter load at high speed. But to me, that would increase the wear on the durability of the cart. That's the way I would set that up from a game mechanics standpoint. All right. So that's my 2 cents worth. Here's a nickel. Keep the change. All right. So what we can do here now, if you're not familiar, if you have villagers, we need to eat something real quick. We got all this cabbage. Let's eat the cabbage. Nom, 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 nom. Cool. We're good. Um, so we got planks here. Oh, we got logs sitting over here. You know something? I'm going to see if I can... it's not going to let me. All right, so let's just do this. Let's do I, and let's drop 20 logs. 50 kilograms, okay? So that, yeah, kind of cool. All right, so now we're going to take this one, climb back up here, and we're going to do X, 20 kilograms. Okay? See, do you see the pattern here? And then this one, E. This is getting harder to do because we got all these ones on us. We got the extras in our pocket. All right. And then we'll just do I and X. Drop those. Boom. All right. And now we got 14. So we got 60. And I'm going to drop all but 4. So we're going to do X and then just do 10. All right. So there we go. So we got 70 logs stockpiled. All right, let's run over here and we can craft some planks. So 2 planks per log. Your house, I think, takes about 24 planks. Okay. All right. And then now we got planks. We can jog over here and we can craft wooden bucket. I'm just going to make 2 of them. Cool. Now we can do a couple of things. Now those buckets are going to wind up in here, and then we will use them once we bring in villagers to stockpile water, which we can do at the lake, but I think we're going to build a well up here because it's good to have water sources at either end of your village too. Just like it's good to have storage at either end. If your village is set up in a linear fashion, okay, which means from there to there, right? You want resource storage here-ish and the-ish. Not quite all the way at the end, but not right in the middle. Now, in our case, we're going to build this out in more of a block fashion. So this is the core. We're going to build everything around the core. And that's why I want all these production buildings to be close by and within easy reach. All right. I think here is where we was going to build. I don't think we're going to build it right this minute. Herbalist hut. You know what? This is actually a good spot to do this. So let's do this. This makes it a little bit easier. So first, let's put the well right here. And that's going to be buildings, extraction, well. Does that look hinky that way? I think it looks a little hinky. I'm just wondering if we turn to the south and pull it down. Yeah. See what I'm saying? You see the difference there? I think it looks better this way. Plus we need water in the kitchen and we'll need water in the herbalist hut. And we need water and food storage. Okay, that's not a bad place for it. So we need 4 logs for that. And then grab all the resources in your build site. Use your spidey sense so you can see stuff. I really just want, I don't need sticks, but That's what we need is stones. Face to the east. Don't want to get too close. Cool. All right, that's been our herbalist type way. This is going to take 4 logs. We don't have 4 logs on us. You know what? I know where 4 logs are. Boing. 20, 20, 10. Now, here's the thing. If you build all this stuff in advance, you got jobs galore for all your people. You know what I'm saying? All right. Then you can just find somebody and give them a house and a job. And that's the smart way to do it. When you go recruit a villager, go watch my video. Make sure you have a house for them and make sure you have a job for them. Okay? Now this is going to take a little bit of stone. Oh, look, here's some stone laying right here. How convenient. It's more than we need, but that's okay. We need some. This is more logs than we need, but that's okay. This actually takes quite a few, I think. Oh, no, it's mostly steak and logs. Okay. Oh, look, we got all the shizzle we need. Plus, if you go ahead and get this stuff out of the way early, you build up your building experience, and then that will unlock, you know, more stuff and the buffs. Whoops. I knew that was coming too, and I stupidly sat on it. I only have 1 steak on me? How do I only have 1 steak? Blockhead. Steak. That'll do. Hammer time. See if it equipped it. It did. Slot 5. Thank you. I don't know. I just like it in slot 5. That's just how I roll. Roll Tide. But this is the thing. I mean, you can wait as long as you want to start bringing in villagers. It's easy enough to feed them. Just grow some cabbage and bring in some meat. Okay, they'll take care of the rest of it. But you want to have all these facilities built. Not only then can you assign someone to them when you go recruit them, put them in a house. I always have an empty house. And then, all right, we're done. Ta-da. Beauty. All right, so we can make potions and stuff now. But you can make everything yourself. And again, that's your crafting skills that come into play there. Let's see where we are. That's got a ways to go. That's got a long way to go. That's got a long, long way to go. That didn't have too far to go. We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer, and that's got a long way to go. So that's the only thing. But let's go to technology, because what we're looking for is we want to get to this excavation shed. And this is extracting and building, all right? So going up and taking over the north mine is going to be a priority. What you want to do, first off, is make sure there's no bad guys camping the mine. Came across that one time. Summer of year 1. So you got to take them out, and then you take their stuff, and then you build a resource storage building outside, and you will own that mine because they will not spawn again. Excavation shed is where you put a worker to gather stone and limestone for you to continue building your village. And as you're emptying the mines and you have that resource storage building outside the front of the mine, it's then logistically convenient for you to just load up, max weight, run out, dump it in the trunk, back in, lather, rinse, repeat, right? But you bring the stone out with you. Then you're going to wind up with hundreds of stone in your resource storage buildings, which, like I said earlier, when you come back to your main one, like this right here, okay? Because that stuff, again, 1 stone is 1 kilogram. You only got 1,000 kilograms. Now, at that point, you have 2 storage units that would give you 2,000 kilograms. They will start filling up fast. Take out 100 stones, drop them right there on the floor. Take out 100 stones, drop them right there on the floor. Now clear up 200 kilograms, right? Do it again. The only thing those stones need to be in here for is for you people to access them. So if you have them making stone tools and stuff over there at the smithy, that's why you need stones in there. Or you put the stones in there. That makes sense? All right. So that expands your volume, and then you're extracting in the mines 1 evening a season. And that will help you out with punching things up, continuing to build buildings and stuff. All right, where are we? 1532. Let's do this. Who wants to go where? Where should we go? Should we go to Denica or should we go to Gustovia? Or, hold please. Day 5. So we're going to have 2 days left. So we got to handle that. We want to go recruit that chick, which means we got to build well, we have a house plotted. I don't remember what her stats were, though. So we can... Oops. Doofus, you're in here. I don't feel like we need that. I don't feel like we need this. Don't need the steak. Oh, you know what we don't have right now? I know what we don't have right now. We need to keep what we got right here. We don't need these. We need... that, because we're going to make a stupid stone knife. We don't have a decent knife. We had that iron knife. All right. So, what can we do? I want to go sell this flaxseed is what I want to do. We don't need the shovel to run around with. Slot 8. We don't need the hammer to run around with. What's our inventory on arrows looking like? 28. So we're still good there. And if we get to one town, we can Uber to another one. Where are... Oh, I got to get this stupid oat ale for... to give to Blockhead to continue our Unigast quest. So I don't care about that so much. Oh, we built a hunting lodge. Oh, we built a hunting lodge. Hooray. We just got to go find some boar and foxes now, take care of this this chapter into the wilderness and put us on chapter 5, which I previously thought mistakenly. Oh, you know what? Let's just throw this down here. Let's not do that. Let's put it in here. That you would not see bandits until like you got a certain time into the game, and we've learned that that's a total lie. So I need to make a quick stop over here at food storage, and then we're going to haul ass and bypass. I moved everything to the kitchen. There we go. That did not work. F. That'll do. All right, and then I can stop along the way to get a drink. Are we light? We're kind of heavy. Why are we kind of heavy? What do I have on me? That's a little much. So I got a kilogram of broadleaf plantain, daisies, and dandelions. Feather, okay. Flaxseed. Okay, that's it. So that would take us down to just over 16 kilograms. Roasted meats, 3.4. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're good. We're in a pretty light configuration here. So let's hit the road, Jack. I have not put those stupid things in the ground yet, have I? The trees. Why am I moving slow? All right. Dandelion. All right, let's get over to Denica. We're going to sell the flax seeds we've got on us. All right, there's that abandoned hunting camp on the left. We've already hit that twice. Is Homevern still over here? Is he still bleeding out? Nope, they got him. Nope, don't need you. Need Piggy. Lynxie, go away. There's the moose. Piggy should be right here. There you are. I knew you were here somewhere. Oh. Ass. Up. Stand by. I do not have the IFF. Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on. Do I have IFF? I do have IFF. There it is. See how the lynxes are yellow? That means they're skittish. Don't mess with them. They won't mess with you. Okay? Very simple. Anything that will attack you is red. Anything that's friendly is green. Okay? Now, I hate to do this. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go get a couple of foxes. Let me see where we are. Look on here. And, oh, no, there's piggies here somewhere. I'm just going the wrong direction. Piggy. Bacon bits. Where are you? There's one. A fat boy. Yep, just like that. That's two. You see in the upper right, it's got our count going. Hopefully there's one more. There is... Yes, there is one more somewhere. I hear you, dear. Where is the pig? Feed the pig. There it is. Hey. Yoo-hoo. Yep. It's like that. That's how it is. All right. Let's go. Get our butts over to Denica here. Hopefully we can get there in time to sell our flax seeds. And then we can Uber wherever we want to go. What time is it? Oh yeah, people just got off work, so it's fine. We will find Matilda or Kinga. We'll find someone right here. There's Matilda. Hey, Matilda.
Friend.
What's happening, girl? How you doing?
Best goods in the valley.
That's what you say. Here, buy some flax seeds from me. 1,185 coins worth of flax seeds. Cha-ching! Take those feathers, too, while you're at it. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to hold on to the meat. I'm going to need some bags, too. You know what? I'm going to hold on to that stuff. So, yeah, I think we're done, girl. I don't think I want any clothes right now. We don't have to worry about that till wintertime really comes around. Well, late fall.
Have a good day.
Cool. You too. See ya. Let's, all right. Let's do a little exploring, shall we? I think we shall. Question is, which way do we want to go? We can go up here. We can hunt these wolves. Maybe that stuff's there. We can go over here, work our way around. We can just check various spawn sites. Do we need to? No. What do we need to do? We could work our way up and set up shop by the North Cave. Oh, while we're here, let's find out who the Chicky Poo is. There's someone here that we want to recruit, I think. And, or do we? There's the girl who's straight twos. Oh, dang it. Nope. She's not here. Where did we see whoever it was? I don't remember. Crud. So maybe we need to head back home and get a house built just so if we come across the woman, it's not the woman of our dreams, potentially. Could be, maybe not be. Now, again, you can find an up-armored bad guy camp right here. And you cannot miss it. I mean, that sucker is got the big old pike logs and all that crap. I think it was right here. It seems a little unlevel for it. So maybe it was just through here. I mean, it was like practically on top of Denica, though, which really surprised me. Well, we spooked everyone. Huh. Which is interesting. Oh, yeah? Boom! Headshot. Toast. Yep, I can be that good. Takes practice, kids. Takes practice. All right, our stone knife just broke it. I do need a better knife for steak. And boom. There we go. So now we craft us a stone kniffle. Boom. All right, let's see here. Who's next? We can gather some berries to take with us. Oh, you know what? Here's what we can do. Grab this broadleaf plantain here and jack our health back up. Let's do a dandelion to get it back to an even number. And daisies. Boom. All right, what do we got here? Who's out here? What's our weight looking like? Oh, we're good. Let's start grabbing some berries. Try sneaking up on me, pal. Doesn't work that way. All right, listen, stinking badger. I hear you. I'm going to zap you. Get out of my AO. I don't mind killing badgers. There, 200 berries. Why 200 berries, A-Train? Because that's enough to create 20 rot, which is 20 field tiles fertilized. All right, that's how it works. I mean, we could do a whole bunch more. Well, there's a whole bunch more up there. But shoot. Okay, we're here. We might as well. Let's push to 400 now. No point in eating the berries simply because they don't give you enough return. I mean, they give you some water, but it's like half a food. Cool. There's 400. All right. That's 2/3 of the field. Crash cart's been there, so we don't have to check it. It's lynx. Ain't gonna mess with the lynx. You know what I will mess with? I will mess with the moose. That's a lynx. Those are moose. Headshot, butt shot. Iron arrows. Okay. All right. Okay, he's on the move. She is not. Down. Headshot, butt shot. Iron arrows, longbow. Lots of meat, lots of leather, I think. Yep, 20 meat, 5 leather. Okay, now big boy over here. So again, we're going to try to flank him. We want that headshot first. That slows him down. Rabbit, we're not going to mess with. Post. And that's how you hunt moose. One in the head, one in the bat. Ass. One in the front, one in the back, huh? All right. Yeah. It's a little naughty. All right. We are overloaded, and that's okay. We're going to head back to the house. Let's grab us some high-quality H2O. We got lots of stuff now. It's a nice chunk of coin. So remember, there's that camp up there. We usually have a bow and arrows and a couple other things you can work with. It's like the hunting camp at Spot 4 on the looting path. Not quite the same, but it's pretty similar. Bad guys will camp right here. I don't think they're going to with my village over here, but we aren't that close. So we're going to get those trees planted. And we're going to come in the kitchen. Deposit this meat, which is way more than we need. Yeah. Then leather and moose skull. All right, that stone knife. Where are we on the map on the road to 330 points? This is excavation or extraction and building. There's a couple things we could do here. Hunting Lodge 2, I'm not too fussed about that. Not worried about that either. Sewing hut. So crafting and cooking, huh? I have a plan. What's your plan, A-Train? Watch. Logs, hello? Hello? Come here. Thank you. We go over here to the workbench. Put that down. And here, we are going to craft some wooden bowls. All right? REF. $25 wooden bowls. Hang on. I'll have to get a couple more logs because I want more than that. Where are we at food-wise? Oh, I got all those berries too. Yeah, let's get rid of the berries. To get rid of the berries, the smart play is come over here by the barn and just drop them on the ground. This is where you're going to use them. All right. Boom. You stay there. They'll turn to rot. You pick them up. You take them to the workbench, turn them into fertilizer, put that in the trunk, drop it on the floor, or go out and distribute it in the fields. Boom. Confetti. How much meat do I... Well, it's not how much meat do I have. It's how much cabbage. 140. So, in theory, I would need... Okay, hang on. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, numbers are coming together for me now. Math is okay. 150 to 100 to 50 bowls, which would mean 75 to 50 to 25 bowls. $75. 50. 25 bowls. Have them in hand, right? You guys, you paying attention? Here we go. We're going to make soup We're going to make pottage. Okay? 3, 2, 1. 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl. R-E-F. Chef A-Train is in the house. All right, 25 pottage. Ta-da! Now, let me show you how this looks. So, you pull up the management tab, click here, scroll down the list. It doesn't show it, right? Because it's not in the food storage. So if we put it in food storage, you'll see, okay? I think it sells for, I think it's going to be half of that. So I think it'll be 25 each. All right? What's 25 times 25? I'm actually having to use a calculator for this because I'm having a senior moment. 625. So that right there, we basically just made 625 coins worth of stuff. Okay? So if we transfer this in here, then our people could eat it. All right? And then if we had, I just want to show you, this is how you manage your food for your people, right? Let's move this. Let's move, say 40 of this, okay? This is all you need to feed your villagers. But if you make that pottage, that hooks it up. There's that. There's that. And then there's, we left the raw meat in there, okay? But there, okay, we got 3 things. Now, you go in management, and you click on this, and you can go down the list. Pottage, value 750. And maybe 30 each they sell for. But I think someone told me that this is actually basically the caloric value. So that means what it is to, you know, if you have 100 as your full stomach and 0 is empty stomach. So if you're half full, it's 50. That's the value. That's what the value of each is. But so what's 4 times 7? 40 times 7 is 280, right? So then that's what it is. Yep. So it's not the value of selling it, it's the value of effective calories it provides your people. All right. So now we've got this here. So you can see where we got on our list. We can hit stored and then down click it and boom, it'll say how much we have. And if you want to do the priority list, well, the priority list will actually go based on if you sort by stored or by value. You'll see pottage is 26, cabbage is 36, roasted meat is 40. I don't know why people like cabbage over roasted meat, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. So that's how that works. Any questions, comments, thoughts? All right. So what else do we need? Fishing shack would probably be good. And a second house. We do have a house. Oh, you know what? We might as well build it. I'm really feeling bajiggity about the farmers' houses being right over here. So we got a house right here. We got room for a second house right here. Possibly a third house all over here. So these are going to put them, and then we're going to put the farm shed. Let's go ahead and plot that in here. I don't think, yeah, I think we'd have to cut down the tree to do that. We can put the farm shed right here in the middle. Kind of like the idea of it being up just a little bit. So if we put that there, the reason I did that is because I'm thinking either, well, that'd be right next to a house. I don't want to necessarily do it right next to a house. I also don't have the, I don't think I have the stone fire pit unlocked yet. Oh, there's berries. They ain't going to bury no more. I'm going to bury that. That's not very funny, A-Train. You're funny. All right, you want to get rid of a bush? That's how you do it. Build a road across it. Get rid of these bushes. Doink. And then you come back. Oops, guess what I don't have in my pocket? Hammer. Let's go grab our hammer. And grab some logs while we're at it. And maybe some stones. There's some stones over there, but... Oh, we're going to need a lot of stones. Oops. All right. You still didn't get your hammer. Doofus, get the hammer. I can't carry 20 logs on top of what I got. Pretty sure I'm going to be fat overweight. And this is going to take forever for me to move. Let's try strafing. Oh my gosh, there's the edge of the building. Like Steve Austin, $6 Million Man. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da, na, 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 na. All right, fine. I get it. I get it. I got it. I got it. Okay, let's just drop the stones. That'll be easiest. Boom. Stay put. Okay. We come over here. Then we'll just drop the logs here. We'll run back and get the stones. It's funny how you can pick up little stones and then they become big stones, right? It's kind of funny. It's like kidney stones. I know how that works. It's not fun. All right. So we got the hammer. Get the hammer. Cool. Now we can. Ooh. That's a little tight on the path. I don't like that. I want to back it up a little bit. All right, let me make sure I'm facing west. That's how you destroy stuff. So this is how you can lay out your village and then get a feel for it. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, farm shed. I just don't quite want it that close. That's a little better. Oh yeah, I was good. So now we took out those bushes. Now we take out the path. Boom. So the point of that exercise, which I'm still not sure this is where I want to do this, but we'll see. If I lay a path along here, I say, come here, boy. If I lay a path along here, dang it, there's a broadleaf plantain we're going to lose. Okay, that's right up to the edge of the field. Very good. Turn back around to the west. That goes right into the space I wanted to use. I kind of want to keep those trees there. Huh. Okay. I have to think that through. Okay. Build your houses out of stone. So we're going to hit E. It's a wall with a door, stone wall with door. Okay? Just go through this process to start. Thatch roof, we're going to actually upgrade that. We're going to do E. We do wooden tile roof. Okay, that way, see, so we need 12. So we're going to need 48 planks for this sucker. All right, so here we're going to stone wall. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's fine. So whatever. All right, so wall to wall. Now, you can put in walls with windows. This one's good to leave as a wall with a window, I think. And then we got to do the roof. Wooden tile roof up here. The framing, this wall, E. Just turn it to stone. I'm trying to think of which way the beds go. I think the adult bed goes there and the kid bed goes over here. I don't mind the window being above the kid bed. I just don't like it being above the adult bed. And I do like doing a second window. I think this is fine. Let's do this one as a window. Boom. 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 Tile roof. Tile roof. And the reason I like to sort this out in advance, okay, is it helps you keep track of what you're doing and what materials you need. Okay, there we go. All right. So this puts, solid walls between them. Let's say the wind comes in off the lake. Not that it's a big lake, but let's just say the wind comes in from the north. Cold wind, And eventually, once we upgrade the house with limestone insulation, and you can do this before or after, you can also put shutters on the windows. All right, that takes planks and logs. All right, but now we've got everything set up here. And then there's the stupid attic. Any wall with a window or door takes 2 logs. The others take 1 log and 8 stone. The windows and doors takes 2 logs and 6 stones. Okay, so we need 7, 8, 16, 22, 29 more stone. 29 stone, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 logs. 8 logs, 29 stone, and 48 planks. Everybody got that? 8 logs, 29 stone, 48 planks. I know we can get stone down here. Henbane and stuff like that never goes bad, I don't think. The herbs don't go bad, so you might as well grab them. All right, almost done with the stone part of our program, and then it's going to be log time. Get us a drink. Probably dirty too. Yeah, we're 25% stinky. See if the stupid perch are around. We should be right where the... No, the perch are right over there. Okay, that should be enough for this part of the operation. Let's grab a couple more for giggles. So now, we're going to have this spare house ready to go. Boing, bloop, bloop. Remember, don't just keep beating on the wall. That ruins the durability of your tool. Oh, there we go. Stop. All right, so now we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 logs, right? 8 logs, 48 planks. So our first resident will go into that house, but eventually that will wind up being a farmer's house. There's 6. Okay. How many logs do we need? 8. Make some plankage. We're going to still cut down a few trees, but that did reduce our weight. We'll not quite get the job done, but we'll get us most of the way done. Cool. This house will be nicer than mine. Which means I could move into it, but it doesn't matter to me how nice the house is, right? To Rasimir, doesn't matter. Okay, so we need 18 more planks, which means we need 9 more logs, which means we need 1 complete maple tree and 1, we can leave the stump behind. Or I can go find 2 stumps to dig up. I don't think I want to do that. Let's go over here. Or we can do 3 spruce trees. Oh, look, there's convenient spruce trees right here. Who knew? Yeah, you know what? I think this is probably... Yeah, I could cut up those birch tree stumps because I don't like birch trees. All right, we joggo over here. Craft us some more stuffs. Don't run with your axe. Hanging out. I think we need to make a trip to Lesnica. But I think we're going to Uber over there. I think we're going to go to Danica. And we'll... what do we need? Here. We have like one whack left built in this hammer. And that's it. That's how you do that. Awesome. So you can do decorative shutters. We don't have enough technology yet. So once you do the shutters, 2 logs and 6 planks per window. All right. That's the best house in the village right now. All right. So now we have a spare house. So if we find someone we like, we can recruit them and we're in business. Always have a spare house available for this purpose. Let's get these darn... thank you. Let's get these darn things in the ground. I don't know if I need a hoe for this. I'm pretty sure I'll need the bag. The bag's inside. Better bring both. Okay, where do we want to put these trees? Where do we want to put these trees? Anybody got any thoughts? So we got this house here, right? That's going to be a farmer's house. Farmers, what? Farmers, what? We're ready. I'm ready. I think we're going to bomb a town. Break down. I think that's going to be too close to the edge. That said, the farm shed being right there, I think this will be in range of it. So I think we can put a, now let's face west. I think we can put a 4 plot in here. Yep, we sure can. Okay. Not grubbed up. Got to have a hoe. Well, lucky for us, I have a hoe. Sup, hoe. Put that in 7. Oh, I was already equipped, but that's okay. I want it in 7. Grub. 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 Okay. And so now we just need to equip the El Bago. And we'll put that in slot 2. Boom. 2. Now, I don't have 4 of anything. I have 3 plum trees, 2 apple trees, and 3 cherry trees. I feel like we should put the apple trees here. And if I get 2 more, we'll put them in with them. And then we'll put the plum trees somewhere else, put the cherry trees somewhere else. So this is how you do that. You select it, and then you walk over to the spot, left click, apple tree. Left click, apple tree. Again, I play on PC. Boom, that's it. That's all you got to do. That's how you plant an orchard. All right? All set. So now, I guess I could put others along here. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all. You know what? Give me the St. John's wort real quick. Let's clean this up. Let's get these trees in the ground. I want them to be in range, hopefully, of the orchard, of the, the forthcoming farm shed. You can't have them too far away, but you can, I mean, you can do the trees yourself. All right. It's pretty straightforward. All right. All these boulders here, we need to get these out of the way so we know what to do. Except I busted up my stupid, that's okay. I'm about to chop down these a tree up here too. How far would 3 of these go? Okay, I'm going to line up on the edge here. Here's why using the compass points helps you. Okay, we go right here. Okay. Oh. Oh. It gets there. That's a 3x3. That catches the tree. Okay. Hmm. That's not bad, though. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. I didn't realize it would get rid of those rocks. We have to drop kick those trees out. Where did I drop the shovel? I did, but I think it's just right over there, right? Should we put the orchard right here? It's not bad. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. That's a lot I just took out there. All right, give me my shovel. Where did I put the shovel? I put the shovel back in the stupid storage. Oops. Blockhead. There it is. Don't run with your axe. All right, we're going to leave those trees, and I think we're okay there. Did it equip it? It did not. Doofus. Remember, you've got to chop the trees into logs to get full credit for the extraction activity. Do the stumpty stump. Oh, we're heavy. Okay, that's fine. I think this is going to work nicely. Let's just chuck the logs down right here. And then we can actually take this spot, I think, center up in the road. I think we're centered up, face north, look up. I'll make sure we got all these stones. All right, that tree needs to come out, and then we're good. Cool. All right. These, that. Okay. I think we can put in pretty good size orchard here now. That's what I think. Line up to the east. Hit that, hit that, hit that, turn to that. Nice. I like it. That takes us all the way down to the edge of the path here. Yeah. All right. We got some orchard space now, boys and girls. I like it. So let's plant... go ahead and grub this up. I like how each little plot's kind of got its own little outline. This is a 16. Nice. Well, we got 6 trees to plant of the 16. Sweet. So, why don't we say we plant plum trees here, and we'll do cherry trees along the road side. What do y'all think of that? I think that's pretty good, huh? Orchard. No, that's not pear tree, blockhead. Plum trees. There you go. Okay. Move down here. And we will plant us the cherry trees. And it's going to break our bag right here. Oh, we got it done. Sweet. That worked out. All right. Worked out. Cool beans, gang. Oh, you like me now. Have something to eat here. Speaking of having something to eat, I think we'll have me something to eat. You guys want to do some more of this tonight? I kind of want to do some more of this tonight. Let's finish up this road, because this road is in a really good spot, I feel like. Just walk this right up here till it won't walk no more. And there we go. Nice. Huh? Yeah? You like that? And really, we have room to put in. We could do one more row of 4. I think we'd be better to do 3 this way by 2 this way. But yeah, we got some. Also, an idea would be to put market stalls in here eventually when we get to that point. It's a nice little area where you can put a market. Although you would think the market might be centrally located. So actually the market may go up in the little open area. Maybe we should call that the pavilion. So there's room for housing in here, and that's room for 2 deep housing. So that would work out. I mean, stones. There's lots of stones in here. Cool. We'll need those in the near future. This just, to me, is just a great place to build. Right on the edge of the forest. You got tons of maple trees. You got a lot of pretty fat terrain. Yes, fat terrain. There might be room for 3 rows of houses across here. How crazy would that be? And then, depending on how we do this. So since food storage is straight up there, I guess logic would dictate you go out this way. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you do it. Perch spawn is over there, but I think there's another one over here. I don't know if I've unlocked it. I don't think so. Any chance we could do that? Sure. Need some water anyway. Yes, you can walk across the lake. And you dip your head underwater, then you get clean. Come on, there's fishy over here. Where's the fishy? Here, fishy, fishy. Ah, we got a pike spawn. I think it's over there. I think it's just off to our north. Yep, it's off to our north. Right the direction I'm facing. There should be another spawn over here, though. I think it's another perch spawn. It's just kind of right here in the middle. Pike? Never mind. It may be another pike spawn. Oh, it's over there. I'm not building furniture or decorations in the water. You guys see what the pike look like in this thing? They're huge. Big fishy. Big, ugly fishy. Oh, straight up here. Should be able to see him. There they are. Coming right at us. I didn't think that'd work. Well, you know, if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. So, yeah, there's pike. And sometimes you'll get bad guy camps either there or there. And then you get the winter camp up there on the hillside where the Tatanka are. Try again. Do I not have a better weapon on me? Shall we? I guess that works. Bow hunting pike. That's how that works. Where'd they go? Here, fishy, fishy. Did you know you could bow hunt pike? You do now. Here, fishy, fishy. Typically, they swim a back and forth path. Actually, pike, here they come. Damn it, I moved. There they are. Oh, you cannot shoot while in deep water. Oh, I didn't see that memo. So we want them to come to us. Okay, I see them right there. Yep, there they are. I don't think I'd try this with a smaller fish, but these guys are a pretty big target. They're swimming circles still. So they're aggroed. When they're aggroed, they start swimming in circles real fast. Now they're coming. Damn it. I don't know if I missed that one or... Oh, there's my iron arrow. Ah, and recover it. Nice. Now, where'd you guys go? I want one more. Problem is I can't get low enough in the water to go look underneath and see them. So you got to just let them come right up to you, and then you can zap them. And you saw that one that we hit, the first one, just floated right up to the surface. There they are. Steady. Wingman. Got him. That's how you take it. All right, let's get back. All right, we got fish for dinner. Who's hungry? Now, having the fishing hut would give us then options to prepare these differently. You could dry them or whatever. That was pretty freaking sweet. So, reason to keep a bow around, because you can go bow fish for fish. I mean, I've got the spears over here for it. But that said, there was a reason to this whole thing. The reason was I wanted to get lined up on this path. Turn around, face north. All right. Queue up the road. Okay. Now, the smart way, because I've built here before. The problem with doing the fishing huts here is you got to line up the path. See how that lines up now? It's right up against the shore. That little spot of the shore there. Boom. So that's where we'll build a fishing hut. So then you won't even get your feet wet stepping out onto it. So that's super cool. I think you can almost do that over here as well. And then when you assign someone to the fishing hut, of course you got to put fishing spears in it and whatever, they'll walk over to a fishing spawn point. So in this case, it's that pike, or not the pike, the perch, which is right over there. And they'll go work that. So I don't have a hammer. I'm an idiot. You know what I do have? I have logs. And I got steak. Wait a minute. I do have logs. Moron. Okay. So. Oh, it is in slot 5. Duh. Oh, God. That's going to totally overweigh us. What do I have that I don't need? 26 stones. That would make sense. Drop that. And that makes us a little more mobile. We're going to need straw for this, but yeah. So I'll go build us a fishing hut here. Not a pizza hut, not a sunglass hut, but a fishing hut. There's fishing spears for the fishing hut. Hooray. Although we know now, if we are going to fish ourselves, we do not need said fishing spears. Okay, now I need stupid planks. Great. Planks for the memories. I don't know how many planks we're going to need. So let's drop half these logs. And let's El Jago. Up to the deal here. Yeah, we could put the market stalls in this space right here. In the pavilion. Make some planks. Wouldn't it have been cool to be around when they were... I mean, I couldn't live if there weren't air conditioning. That's just me. But when they came up with... Hey, what if we take a blade and what if we do this and now we've got a way to make planks out of logs and now we've just totally changed how we can build houses and stuff. How cool is that? Now, something I've seen people do is this. Now you got a swimming dock. Yeah? Kind of cool, huh? That's fun. Right? So that's something you can do here. Because the only time you're going to see it this way is if you have the hammer up. That's creative. I can appreciate creative. Oh, I got steaks. That's the only thing about this is so much. I mean, and this is why people who just want to build will turn off the weight restrictions. So you can just carry, 10,000 logs in your pocket. Not a fan of that. But I mean, if that's the way you want to play, it's because they just do it just to be creative and build stuff. And everybody complains about bridges. It's like everybody wants to build bridges. There's already bridges, right? I mean, it's like you don't need Todd bridges. Different strokes joke. May not have gotten it. So I need like 6 logs, 7, 8, 9, 9 logs. And 48 straw, I think. Oh, wait. Like 9 logs and 48 straw. Straw is up. Well, we could just grab straw there by the riverside. We had it right there. That would have been smart, but I'm hungry. So I'm not thinking straight. I don't think we need planks anymore. We can put the fish in there. We don't need all the steak. Stone knife we need to keep. Stone hoe we can set aside. What am I here for? Oh yeah, straw. And logs. Okay, we don't have any. We are fresh out of logs. Well, nuts. What did I say I needed? 9? That's 4. Just kind of clear out some of these in here. It's kind of thick. Oh, you know what? There's a stump right there. That'll get us there. Okay, that should cover it. And then we will have a fishing shack-ola. Shack-a-lacka-lacka. That did look cool though, as a swimming deal. All right, relax. Here, go get you a sip of water. That it? Nope, one more. Sweet. Dun, da, 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 da. Fishing hut complete. Let's go grab our fishing spears, and now they have a home. Now, you technically should put stone knives in here, but you don't have to. Unless you have your villager working here cutting up the fish. So what you got to do first is go to the workbench and craft fish meat. That's what you got to have the stone knife for. So now we got 14 fish meat. And then we can dry the fish meat. You can eat raw fish meat. It will not hurt you. And couple more things to that point. Fish meat is more nutritious than roasted meat. See how this that's +6 food. I thought it was +5. Dried fish meat is +7. Okay. Okay. But this actually sells half decent. Well, I think it's only selling for 5 though. Eat some of that. It is lighter. I mean, effectively, you get 5 for 2 kilograms. No, the weight's the same. It's just you get a little more nutritional value out of it, right? There we go. Awesome sauce. We got us a fishing hut. So now, when we're ready to bring somebody on, when we're ready to onboard somebody, as it were, hold please. Done. Cool. There we go. Our fishing hut. Hooray. So now, if you want to math this out, we have a hunting and a fishing position. So there's 2 hunting positions. Let's look at the skill set. Extraction, we have the woodcutter's lodge and we have the well. For hunting, we have, well, you know what? Management would probably work better here. Okay. There we go. We got one, so herbalist hut job is a, it says extraction. I think it's survival. I think this is a survivalist because you collect mushrooms and other stuff off the ground. Well is an extraction job. Woodshed is an extraction job. Fishing hut. Have I just had like a senior moment or something? Why the hell is the hunting lodge? Oh, I know why it's not showing up. All right, that's 26. Okay, so that's plenty. Three. $49. $50. Q. REF. Hooray! That's what we wanted. All right. We got our sewing hut. So now we're going to come down here. We're going to put, we're just going to put a couple of the stone knives in here. And then we're going to put the rest of them up in the hunting lodge. There, clean that up. I got a bunch of sticks on me, don't I? I have no sticks on me. I just used them all. That's okay. We have plenty of steak. Wait a minute. I haven't built a hunting lodge yet. All right. MDF. All right, and then there, put all that stuff in here. That'll be good to go. A couple of buckets of water are also needed, and then that's good to go. I can't believe I did not build a hunting lodge yet. No wonder it still shows construct building hunting lodge. Imagine that. Where I want to build it. It's a little steep. Terrain is too uneven. Yeah. This is flatter. We may put it over there. All right, let's see here, because this, dump that, hold that. I have to do some more work. I have to go get a new axe too. All right, that's got us fairly light in weight. Okay, cool. Gang, we did a lot of work. Our village is kicking booty. We don't have anybody here yet. We just got to do the hunting lodge. And I'll take care of that. Where are we? We're coming into day 7. All right, objectives. Get the hunting lodge done. May have to zip around to a couple of the villages and look for that good candidate that I saw. I think she was in Lesnica. So I may run to Denica, take Uber over, and then Uber from there to Branica, and then go work the cave. Because I've got a house, and I've got all the jobs I could possibly put someone into, and it was a woman, I believe. So we will work that. And I will show you that on the next go-round of Medieval Dynasty. Now available on Steam from RenderCube Games and Toplitz Productions. Go get you some of that. Really fun game. I enjoy it. Damn, another 3-hour stream. And I may do some more after this. I don't know. I may do some more just offline. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you'll give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel, let them know about the game. Subscribe, and turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. I know I went up early today as compared to last night, but yeah, hopefully you're learning some stuff. If you have questions, hey, put those down in the comments. Let me know. I will be happy to answer those. I may even make a video if it's something. I mean, I saw a dude make a comment one day on Facebook about how do you get rid of villagers, or what's the smart way to recruit people, or whatever. And I made a 5-minute video, and boom, like an hour later, he had a video showing him how to do it. So that's how I roll. Roll Tide. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.